Hello everybody, Kathy here. Today I'm going to alter this notepad for myself. It would also be a little fun project for teacher appreciation, depending on how you decorate it. I got this pad from Dollar Tree. It was $1.25. It's nice and thick, which I like. The first thing I'm going to do is reinforce the back with a piece of heavy book board or cardstock. It's really book board. You can use wet glue, or you could use a tape runner, double-sided tape. Anything like that would work. I like to use the wet glue because you have some time if you make a mistake in lining it up. Okay, and this is a 4x6 pad. The piece on the back is 4x6, and then this will eventually go on the front, and this is 4x6.5, and I scored it at 1/2 inch. But I'm not going to put this on here yet. I'm going to decorate the front of this, and I'm going to work on this Teflon sheet just so I don't mess up my desk too much. And what I've done so far is I've embossed some papers that I want to use on the front. And I know definitely I'm going to use this one, this one. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use these 3, and I'm actually going to cut this into some strips. And that will be, I think I will do 1-inch strips. So forgive me if I have to go off camera to do this. I'm gonna try not to. Actually, I'm gonna do them separately. And actually, I think perhaps I'm going to rotate the size. This I'm going to do in 2 inches. Let's try 1.5 inches and see how that works. 1.5 inches. Okay, so that means I have 1.5 inches and 1 inch. So 2.5 inches. And we'll do it this way at 1 inch. And then this will be 1.5 inches. And I want to get the 2 in, so let me do that. Okay, so I have 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches is 3 inches. 4 inches, 5 inches, and I need one more inch, and I think I'll do it with this piece. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches. which is what we need. And these all can be trimmed eventually. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to color these. First, I want to put them in the spots that I want for the top of the pad. I'll put 1.5 inches at one end, 1.5 inches at the other, and then these can go right in the middle, just like that. And let me make sure this is going to fit across the top. Okay, so I need to cut these all down to 4 inches across. Just do them separately. It's 4 inches. And another 4 inches. And another 4 inches. And I'm going to take, oh, it doesn't matter, 4 and another 4 inches. And another 4 inches. I'm actually going to take off this border first. Just like that. Did I cut this one? Nope. And 4 inches. I'm not sure that that was one I was even using. Let's see. Okay, those are the ones I was using. Now I want to cut a piece of these square. So I want, let's see, I'm going to make one piece 3 by 3 square. Sorry if I'm going out of frame on this one. And this one, 2.5 by 2.5. Okay. And we can save all these goodies. Next thing I want to do is color these. So I'm going to go back to how I had them set up. I had one at the top, just like that. Another big one at the bottom. And then I had a couple in the middle, just like this. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I'm going to color them. And the top one I'm going to do in a silver. And I'm using metallic wax, my favorite. And these are fun, quick projects. If you all start early for the holidays, they're also fun as little stocking stuffers. And if you're interested in having me show you more ways to make little inexpensive pads and tablets? Let me know in the comments. Okay, that's going to be the silver. Then let's do do I have a purple? Where do they have it in purple? Oh, it's right in front of me. G. Let me take this silver off. One thing about biting my nails is it doesn't get in the way in this. I know, and I haven't had my nails done. I have acrylics put on because I don't particularly like them. I don't like what it does to my nails when I take them off. Okay, that's pretty purple. That's going to go there. And let's have a little, I think, bronzy gold. Or maybe gold. The gold is drying out. Oh, this color gold is so pretty. It's so bright. All the dyes I'm using, most of them were Tim Holtz. I have one Spellbinders, which is this one, and the silver one. And then this was something I got at Tuesday Morning. It's like from Darius. I don't know who that is or never heard of the company, but I know I got it for $1. So there's that. How about a little blue? Looks hard. Let's see. That's dried out. So frustrating. They dry out so fast. Makes me want to give up using wax, but I really love waxing. This is also dried, but it's a little better. Okay, that's going to go there. And this one, I think I'll do in bronzy. I think this color. Okay. Wipe this off. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these onto the cover. Let me use this one. And this. And putting it just below that fold line from that scoring spot. And if you don't have the metallic wax, it's fun to do it. You can use paints, or you could just use different color metallic papers. The blue's a pretty one. It's like Art Deco. It's kind of cool. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I have 2 additional pieces that I'm going to put on the front here and here. And let me color these. One will be silver at the bottom. Oh, I do miss not having a Tuesday morning near me here in the States. They went out of business down in South Florida. It's gonna go on top. And then this one, I will do some gold as well. I just love the way the paper comes alive, especially if you do it on black paper, because the black paper gives it kind of an outline. And I actually think I'm going to round the corners on these. And if you have this tool, I'm doing it on the 1/2 inch side. Okay. Now I also have some letters. And I'm going to cut out the letters for hope. And this is from an old Tim Holtz embossing, H-O. See, I finished my sentence halfway. Embossing folder is what I meant to say. H-P. Okay, H-O-P-E. And I'm going to do these in a bronze color that I haven't used. I forget which this was. That one. This one. This is a copper color. Are y'all ready for the weekend? I'm retired, and it seems like since I've retired, the time goes by so fast. It's incredible. Okay. Now I'm going to glue this down. And this one. Whoops. And H-O-P-E. Let me just see if I can trim this just a bit. So H-O-P-E. That's going to fit perfectly. I like it when a plan comes together. And I'm going to try to get that on straight. I always admire people that can use those little tweezer things to put stuff in place. I don't know. I bought a pair, but it takes an art to use those. I guess I just don't have it in me. But I do admire those folks that can be that precise. Okay, I do love it. Next, I'm wondering whether to put these wings on here. I think so. And think I will make the wings maybe this with silver. Let's try that, or maybe with, yeah, silver. Isn't it pretty when you use two colors together? I think it's so pretty. Okay. And a little bit of purple. Just at the tips. That'll do it. Right there. Hope flies in on angel wings. Wow, that's so pretty. If I do say so myself. Next, I'm going to glue this in place. And the first thing I want to do is glue the top. And I'm going to put it on this way. Let's see if I can take a wet wipe and get some of that smudge off. Whoop. Okay, and it looks like it already stuck down here, although I didn't have a whole lot of glue, so let me make sure it sticks really well, just like that. So pretty. Now, what you could do is, let me show you. You could make this a little desk pad by gluing it down cutting this off, put this on some really stiff board, and then adding a loop for a pen. I'm not going to do this as this is for myself, but what I am going to do is I am going to add some reinforcement here. And I'm going to just do that with some washi tape. Oh, you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use that Tim Holtz linen tape. If I can find out where I put it. Which I can't right now. Let's see. I can't get to it right now. Isn't that terrible? That's terrible. But I'm going to put a tab on it for sure. And I'm going to use this one. And let's add a little of this color. And that's going to go right down there. Just like that. And I'm going to glue this first page to the back of the cover. That will just give it a little more reinforcement. And this may have been better when you do this. If you do it, I scored at 1/2 inch, and this is 6.5 inches. I would probably next time make it 7 inches, scored at 1/2 inch, and then at 1 inch. Then you'd have a piece on the back, and it won't be doing what this is doing, which is coming up. Okie doke. Well, now what I might do is I might decorate a few. I'm not sure because this is just for my desk to keep notes. I hope you liked it. I hope you try it. I thought it came out pretty cool. And thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a great creative weekend. Have a good one. Bye.